Dumela, Sawabona, Sakpase, Namaste, Abshin, Dubra Ota, Assalamu alaikum, Hotep, Buenos noches, bonsoir. What's going on, folks? Good afternoon. It is Giving Tuesday. It is also the Digital Couch, the Doriel area show. So it's been a second, and I thought I'd come on not on the Monday, but on the Tuesday. Why? Because it's Giving Tuesday. And you know, I always bring on people who are inspirational, some who are local, state, national, and even global leaders in order to help you live your life a little bit better. Today is no different. I actually have someone who is homegrown from my literal backyard, and I'll tell you why. Someone who I actually rolled the halls with back in the day, a couple of decades ago. And this brother has definitely not only showed up then, but is showing up now, leading in good notes and the good word. You'll know what I mean in a second. But this brother I actually spent time with in high school, doing really great work, and he is continuing that work in the community that we still live in. And I wanted him to come and show and share some things that he's doing in the continued work that he does. And I'm going to bring on to the show Bishop Dr. Dwayne Castro.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Yay! Welcome, brother. Welcome. How are you?
Great. How about yourself?
We are well. A couple of years later.
Yes.
A couple of silver strands more.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring you, and I'm actually going to bring your team member on as well in a second. First, I'm actually just going to give a little backstory. So for the record, I'm going to use his title here. But when we're not on screen, this is my brother Dwayne, okay?
Hey.
But the real term is Bishop Dr. Dwayne Castro, and I'm really, really proud. So the brother here, we actually went to high school. Those of you who are from Brooklyn or know Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is all that. That's right. We rolled in the halls of Erasmus Hall. And so some people who are actually from our high school are also going to see this really quickly. And it is Giving Tuesday. And so I actually wanted Bishop Castro to share what he has done since the days of the hall and how you actually continue your work since then to now. And then we'll talk about what's going on now. And I'll bring on your peer. Yes.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your platform. That is truly a blessing indeed, just in general, just to reconnect. God has a funny way of pulling people together.
Sometimes it's through younger people and other generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unique. But nevertheless, I'm grateful for the opportunity, definitely from the time of E-Hall up into present. It's truly been a journey indeed. The Lord has blessed me to do music while we're in E-Hall, hanging out in Choral Club, listening to Miss Bernie's Fleischer saying, drop your jaws, pronunciation. Yes. And then from there, definitely starting just flowing in ministry back in the 80s up into present. It's been a journey, but every round does go higher. And I'm grateful for all the successes he has allowed me to accomplish. As you see, far as with my title now, I just completed my PhD in organizational leadership at Regent University. So I'm like, wow, okay, Lord.
Oh my goodness, fabulous. You said at Lincoln?
Yes, no, at Regent. At Regent University. It's in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Love it. I love it.
I've got all the schooling, stick a fork in me and turn me over because I am done. For sure.
I do get it. Yes. All right.
But the grateful thing about it is that the Lord has allowed us to have ministry. The ministry was founded back in December 1999. And we opened the doors of the church in February of 2000. And we've been going strong. We've had some hills and valleys along the way, but through it all, by the grace of God, we're still standing. Even in the midst after COVID, we're still standing. So we're in there. Yeah. So we're in the rebuilding stages. As we're rebuilding, we have a lot of things in place, but we're in preparation of what God has given us a vision to do some great things on another platform in 2024. So we've got this fundraiser that's going right now to help and assist. And we're looking for all that can help and assist us in that regard so we can get the necessary equipment so that we can definitely take it to the next level. So I'm grateful for the platforms that we are been afforded to be on, yours most definitely, amongst other platforms, so we can at least share what the Lord is doing with community building. We're located in Canarsie, Brooklyn, a couple of blocks, 2 blocks from the Canarsie Pier. I'm sure everybody knows Canarsie Pier.
Right.
So definitely we're a couple of blocks down from Canarsie Pier. We're in the community, serving the Canarsie region, doing what we possibly can. Because, the motto is, if I can help somebody as I travel along, my living won't be in vain.
Excellent.
So, but nevertheless, let me decrease.
That's okay. I'm going to bring on your
So
teammate.
don't give a preacher a mic, because we can go.
That's it. So let's shift the focus just for a moment. Let's bring on Sister Renita. Greetings, Sister Renita.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Excellent. So tell us about what is going on. What's the focus of this fundraiser? Again, it is Giving Tuesday. So let me actually put your banner up again. Here we go. All right, so it's on my side. So for folks, and I'm going to try to share this, and you can share this as well on your own platforms. Here is it's the Double Good. Now you tell us, Sister Renita, about the Double Good focus, and then I'm going to give a little an additional layer on this cake. Okay, go ahead.
So the focus is we're trying to raise funds for equipment that's needed in the church so that we may sound better, look better, get to see us on different angles and, things of that sort. The Double Good popcorn is a fundraiser. It's only 4 days. Our goal is at least 10,000 because we have some expensive equipment that's needed. And we just looking to, obtain that goal or as close as possible as we can to that goal. I mean, we trust in God. We believe in God. We're going to go over that goal. So, that's our focus.
Speak it.
Fabulous. Good. So you said that you wanted to do this fundraising. Again, it is Giving Tuesday, even though people will see this on another day. It is Giving Tuesday 2023. Mm-hmm. And so this, although it is a short-term focus, the long-term goal is to have this investment increase your bandwidth, literally and figuratively, right?
That is correct.
Right. Yes. You're trying to increase how many people you can reach at one time seamlessly, with ease, with, like you said, the different angles and just the sound that you want that to be better. And I totally support that, because I cannot tell you what is of concern is when people are given the good word, but you can't hear it. Or it's we can't have that. We can't have that.
Distraction. Like, oh my gosh, switch mics, do something.
Right. So we don't want that distraction, of course not. And so you are doing that good work, sowing the seeds. And so the call is really to have people to sow that seed into your fertile ground. That, of course, will be springing up and overflowing with more people coming into the church.
I believe it. I receive it.
Excellent. So I will say that, of course, that there is a connection that I have, and only a couple of people know what that connection is. And it's just a familial connection. And, again, E-Hall all day, right? Day-O. Only E-Hall people will understand what that means.
Yes.
But the other concern is that your ministry has literally stood the test of time. Yes. And so there are countless, ministries that prior to March of 2020 stood strong and long and proud, and yours is still standing. And that definitely is something to applaud. It's something to give a holy high five to, and to definitely celebrate. And so I really applaud that you are attempting to take your ministry to the next level, to expand your borders.
Yes,
right?
Most definitely, yes.
Help me connect the sounding brass and tinkling cymbal. Make that connect right now. Help me with the storytelling. we want sounding brass and tinkling cymbal, or we don't? What do we want?
We want sounding brass, tingling cymbals, along with all the other attributes and beatitudes that come along with it.
Precisely. And so, folks, for those of you who although people are doing like, there are like a couple, I'm in like 4 different popcorn fundraisers right now. So, look, folks, if you really have the nibbles, then, go get you a bag of popcorn. But really, the real dedication is to sow a seed into this ministry.
Yeah.
Brooklyn born, Brooklyn bred,
All the
Brooklyn
way.
raised,
Yes.
and decades later will be Brooklyn. Okay, right? But
We'll leave that alone.
we'll leave that alone for now, but we know where we're going, right? We know where we're going. We're going up higher. But the focus is really to invest in a ministry that this isn't, the idea is large. The community at this point may be small, but you're pressing on and you're moving forward and you're growing higher and higher. And that's
Yes.
the focus, to plant some seeds into a local community, into a local church who's trying to reach out into this part of Brooklyn, Canarsie,
Yes.
and to support the folks. So yes, if you want to get some popcorn, fine. But realistically, a lot of us already have all this popcorn. Just dedicate, your dollars right into the ministry, and this is just a fun way in order to do that. And so I know there are about 5 people on your leaderboard.
And it's still growing. More people are still coming on and creating.
Oh,
Creating
fabulous!
so they can definitely do that.
Fabulous.
So
And so, right. So even if you just share the link, or if you go onto there, and I'm going to put it up again, if you go to their link, you will be able to see their leaderboard. I'll share it from my LearnToGrowU. Their leaderboard, which is this right here. It's in the chat, as well as you'll see other faces, and some of them you might recognize. I'm just saying, some of them you might recognize. And if you do,
the prince,
if you do,
the prince.
That's right. There's a prince in the house. There's a prince.
Yes.
So I really just wanted to give you this opportunity to, to share the good work, to share the good word, and let us know what is like a big thing that you have coming up in the next couple of weeks, or, do you have like a Bible study going? Do you have like any courses going on? Do you have any retreats, like any big conferences or something? As a matter of fact, I don't know how to ask this question, but your ministry is under a larger ministry.
We are connected to a larger ministry, Abundant Life Tabernacle Church, Bishop Jasper Roll, up in the Bronx.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
we are definitely connected with him. He is our covering, and he has definitely been a great vessel of inspiration to the ministry as we grow and do a variety of things. So of the Lord for him.
Excellent. And I'm actually going to put your Facebook link into the chat.
And we're grateful that as we're closing this Q4 going into Q1, we're grateful the Lord has laid it upon my heart in regards with all the things that's going on in New York City right now. They have legalized marijuana. We don't condone the smoking of marijuana, but we want to see what can we do to save a life. So I've been given these fentanyl test strips. We have a campaign going on to test before you ingest. Because as you go into the smoke shops, you don't know how much fentanyl is going into the stuff that they're putting into their body. The people in the shops just want to make the dollar. If we don't condone it, but if we can help save your life, get the strips. They are moist strips. You take it and you dip it into your stuff. It'll give you a line if it's fentanyl traced, positive or negative. So you know what you're doing. Once again, we don't condone it, but if we can save somebody's life from being taken out because the mighty dollar, this is what we got going on right now. That's big right now in our community. And I've been blessed with boxes and boxes of this. I've been giving it out to the saints. Give it out. Go by the smoke shop. If you're on the train, take it here, young person, take this. You may not know what it is, but if you smoke weed, take this, take it, dip it before you roll it, swab it, and ingest it. So you know what you're putting in your body.
I didn't even know we were going to be talking about that.
Well, we have that right now. That's what's going on right now. We have the test strips. Again, we're a community in Canarsie trying to make a difference. And every little bit helps.
That's very powerful. And so let me ask this question. And if I'm putting you on the spot, you don't have to necessarily answer. But who is the let's say the governing body that like shared it with you. It has to be something with the community board or
No, basically, I saw it on the TV. They were showing the commercials in regards at the New York Oasis, I believe it was the drug center, and it said if you want to get these strips, call. And I called in and I put in the order, and they sent me 2 big cases of these individual strips. Mind me for one moment, I can get one. I can at least show you what the pack looks like. Pause for me for 1 second.
And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna, speak on our Cash App, the other options of giving. If you choose not to, purchase from the popcorn, you can also send to our Cash App, which is $ULPJ, or you can go on the website, which is www.ulpj.org, or you can Zelle us at ulpj7dc@gmail.com, or you can text to give. And you can do text to give by texting 718-550-7790.
All right, I'm going to ask you to say that again. So the first one you did, give me Zelle first because I have Zelle up. Yes.
Is $ULPJ. The website is www.ulpj.org. The Zelle is ulpj7dc@gmail.com. And text to give is 718-550-7797.
Okay, Zelle is ULPJ.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I did that backwards. Sorry. Zelle is ULPJ.
Yes.
Got it. Cash App is.
That is the Cash App, ULPJ.
Oh, I said Zelle. I apologize. Usually I have this together. Sorry. That is the Cash App. Doriel, put it together. The Cash App is $ULPJ. The Zelle is ULPJ7DC.
Yes, at gmail.com.
Got it. ULPJ7. Got it. And that's the Zelle. Got it. Mm-hmm. And then the text to give
is 718-550-7797.
Got it. Okay. So now I have it. Yes, Bishop. Yes. So I just looked this up and let me put this up first. So there we go. Boom. So these are the ways to give. ULPJ is the Cash App, $. Zelle is ULPJ7DC.
At Gmail.
Okay. I'll fix that. And then the text to give is 718-550-7797. Got it.
Yeah, you can also give on the website.
Got it. Okay. All right. So
also, because it's not going to show here on the screen. I just try to see if I can show it. But I just text you. I text you what it looks like because it's not going to really show here.
Got it. So you know what I'm going to do? I actually just found the link.
Okay.
I'm actually going to take the link, which is from the Office of Addiction Services and Supports, correct?
Yes.
Got it. And I'm going to put that in the chat as well. Beautiful.
I said the campaign, test before you ingest.
Wow. Let me put that up there. And is that your personal campaign motto?
Yes.
Listen.
The Lord gave it to me.
Credit for that. Right. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, folks, listen. You don't got a word. You got an opportunity to give back to a local community who's actually doing the work of the community. That's the really important thing. And of course, that is what the charge is that most churches or all churches, houses of worship, faith-based organizations are supposed to do, right? Yes. Everybody's pain point is not solved by every house of worship. But if the house of worship or the institutional organization puts their ears to the ground, literally, and says, this is what's going on in my community, then that is how definitely you are trying to solve that problem. I love it. I'm so excited for that opportunity. I'm going to put this up again, and I'm going to change it. I'll make sure that the Gmail is in there. I want to say thank you because I didn't want to keep you too long. I know you had some other things that you were working on, but I'm also going to just put up this. If people are interested in getting this for their own ministry, whatever the ministry is. So if you go to OASAS, which is the Office of Addiction Services and Supports, .nyc.gov, you can actually get these. They're called naloxone and test strips.
Yeah, the test strips.
That's to prevent overdose deaths and save lives. Wow.
Yes.
And they are free of charge.
Yes. Yes.
That's beautiful. They're free of charge. Look
That's
at that.
correct.
Right? Again, we don't condone.
That's
but if
right.
you want the attempt to save a life.
They say we give them out. Jesus loves you. Keep it moving.
Yes, and we want to see you in the end, right? Not sooner than you need to be. Excellent. Thank you so much. Brother, sister, I do appreciate you. Do one favor for me. Just stay back for a second. Let me end this chat. Okay?
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. And so the contact information for ULPJ will be in the chat, as it is in the description. Please pass this on. And the bottom line is, it is Giving Tuesday. And so if you are so inclined, you don't necessarily, again, have to get the popcorn, but planting a seed in this ministry, who literally is addressing the needs of its local community, is the goal. And that's what we want to support. All right. Peace and blessings. I will see the two of you all in a moment. So, folks, thank you so much. Again, I did not even know that we were going to be having that particular part of the conversation about what this ministry is doing locally to support its own and to address its own community members. But I'm really proud that they are doing that. And of course, if you know me, and if you know that I always will represent, not only being from Brooklyn, but also being a Dutchman, being from Erasmus Hall, only some people can get in and get out, if you know what I mean. And Brother Bishop, Dr. Dwayne Castro, and I were two of the ones who did. And so definitely we're also going to be giving a shout out to some of our other E-Hall sisters and brothers along the way. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of the Doriel Show. Peace and blessings. This is a Learn to Grow You moment where I plant seeds to help you grow.